All right. Yeah, now we're live. So, all right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another final of the Word Bible Quiz. This is from season 5, and we've got 7 finalists that made it to the final. We had about 57 semi-finalists. Do you want to stay on mute? When is your turn, then you can unmute, because I could hear some echoes going on. Okay, thank you, Samuel. I think you need to be muted. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So welcome to another final of the Word Bible Quiz. We've got 7 participants that made it to the final. We've got obviously familiar faces, and we've got new faces as well. We had about 57, no, we had about 250 that started on Monday. And we had 57 participants that made it to the semi-final. And we've got 7 participants that made it to the final. You've all done very well. And we studied the book of, because of our online viewers that are watching us, I must apologize for starting late. We had some technical glitch, but at least, thank God we are here now. So we studied the book of Ruth and Esther. I think the book of Ruth has got about 4 chapters. Am I right? Then Esther has got 12 chapters, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So now we are about to start. The way we're going to do it tonight is going to be different in the sense that we have about 70 questions. So each participant will be timed 45 seconds. Okay. So you can choose question number 1 to 70. Any question number that you want, just choose within 45 seconds, answer as many as you can. If you can answer all the 70 questions within 45 seconds, you can do that. Please feel free to do that. And yeah, so we are going to be starting in another few seconds. And the first participant to go is going to be Yitnan. Like I said earlier on, it would be good for you to write down the question number that someone has already chosen, so you don't have to choose it again, in order to save you time. Because if you're asking the same question that someone had already chosen, you are setting yourself back, the time. So we are going to be starting, and like we always do, we're going to have like 3 questions for our online viewers as well. So online viewers, we are in this together, okay? I'm going to explain to online viewers later the way we're going to do this, okay? All right, Yitnan, when you're ready, I'm going to set the timer for 45 seconds. Once the, timer goes off, I'm going to allow you to answer that last question. Then we'll move on to the next participant. So this is just one category you're doing tonight, okay? Each person, 45 seconds, question number 1 to 70. When you are ready, Yitnan, then give me your question number when you're ready.
I think I'm ready.
Wait a minute. I'm going to start the timer. And once I say start, just tell me your question number, okay?
Yes.
But before I do that, hold on a sec. I need my moderator to be here to write down the question number. All right, Yitnan.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to be looking sideways a little bit because that's looking at another screen where the questions are, okay? But I'm going to make sure that I pitch my voice loud and clear. When you're ready, 1, 2, 3, go.
I'm ready. One.
Question number one. Let me start it again. Question number one, start. Which apostle was a tax collector before following Jesus?
Matthew. Two.
Which prophet was taken up to heaven in a whirlwind without
Elijah.
time?
Elijah three. Elijah three.
Which book comes after the book of Jude in New Testament?
Okay. Revelation four.
Which prophet married a prostitute named Gomer?
Hosea five.
In which book of the Bible is this phrase found? For me to live is Christ, to die is gain. Which book of the Bible?
Philippians.
Okay. Next number.
6.
Who was the Roman governor who sentenced Jesus to be crucified?
Okay. Pilate.
Okay. Next.
7.
What was this is the last question. What was the name of the first Christian martyr who was stoned to death?
Stephen.
Okay. All right. That's the end of your category, Yitnan. How did you find it?
It was quite easy.
Oh, quite easy. Okay, that's good. But how did you find the timing thing? Like you being timed? Were you nervous a little bit?
Yes, very well.
Okay.
And that made me confused sometimes.
Because you answered 7 questions, am I right?
Yes, I did.
So to question number 7, 1 to 7 have been taken. So just for the other participants to know. Yeah, we're gonna be doing more of this. You got everything right. That question number 4, in which book of the Bible is this phrase found? For me to live is Christ. I just said book of the Bible. I didn't say that you should quote it, yeah? So you got it right, Philippians, but you wanted to say Philippians 1:21, right? So you got 7 out of 7. So well done. So that's 7 out of 7. All right, stay with us, Yitnan. You can just relax a little bit now. So we are moving on to who is next? Modupe. Modupe, you are next. So when you are ready, question number 1 to 7 have been taken. So when you're ready, let me know. You have come from question number 8 to 70 to take. Hold on a sec before you start. Let me just do the timer. I'll be going like this. That's correct. If you don't hear any sound, it's wrong. Yeah. Okay. All right, Modupe, are you ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3, go.
Question 8.
Who was the third king of Israel?
10.
Who was David's firstborn?
Okay, let me use 14.
14. Who killed Absalom?
Okay, Joab. 21.
Who was the king of Israel when the kingdom was divided into Israel and Judah?
Rehoboam. 15.
15, right? Which
Yes.
apostle was known as the twin?
Thomas. 30.
30. Moses died at what age? Moses died at what age?
I didn't hear you.
Moses died at what age? Moses.
30.
Moses died at what age? Moses.
120.
120.
31.
This is your, yeah. Oh, say that again. What's your final answer?
21. 31.
31. No. That's the end of the time is gone. What was the answer for Moses?
Moses died 120.
Okay. All right. Did you get that? How many right? Okay, you got 4 right, Modupe. And yeah, you got 4 right. I think the first 2 questions, they put you off. The first one that you asked, who was the third king of Israel? Can anyone tell us the answer to that?
David.
The third king of Israel. Who said David?
Victor.
Victor. Is that correct? Funshaw, is that correct?
The third king or the first? The third is Solomon. The third is Solomon.
Okay, let's move on to Tolulope. What do you think? Solomon or David? Victor said
Solomon.
Solomon. Okay. Why did you say David, Victor? Victor, why did you say David?
After Saul, Ishbosheth was the next king before David. So David was the third king.
Who was the king after Saul?
Ishbosheth.
After Saul?
Yes.
No, that's can anyone can you agree with that?
Yeah, Ishbosheth ruled for 2 years before David. Ishbosheth, before Abner, no, someone else killed him, but Ishbosheth reigned after Saul before David.
But no. From Saul, it was David.
For Israel?
Yes. I mean, there was nothing like even Judah. When Saul, David, and Solomon reigned, it was only Israel. There was nothing like, I mean, like the kingdom was together. You understand? So for Israel, it was Saul. Don't forget that even before Saul died, David was anointed by Samuel already.
Exactly.
In 2 Samuel chapter 2, verse 10,
okay.
Ishbosheth, Saul's son, was 40 years old when he began to reign over Israel, and he reigned for 2 years. But the house of Judah followed David. Ishbosheth reigned after Saul for 2 years before David came.
Okay.
2 Samuel chapter 2, verse 10.
Okay. So when Ishbosheth reigned for 2 years, yeah, which kingdom were we talking about?
He was reigning on Israel, but David
Judah.
was reigning on Judah, not Judah. Just
Now the question is that we are now saying the kingdom, when you say the kingdom of Israel, because I didn't put Judah there on purpose. So we wanted it to be the king over both when it was yet to be divided. I understand what you're trying to say. And that shows that, we've got good Bible scholars here. Well done. But what we're saying is that, the same before it was divided, so I think Ishbosheth was just managing, Israel, so to say, while this guy was Judah. But at the end of the day, David became the overall king of Israel, just like Saul and Solomon, both of them were as well. Do you understand? Before the next king, which I'm not going to mention, I think we've mentioned in Rehoboam already. Yeah, before he now became the king of Judah. Anyway, let's move on. Well done. Modupe, well done. You got 4 right. So we are moving on to the next participant, and that is going to be Victor. You are the next participant. I hope you wrote down the question numbers.
Yes.
Okay, when you are ready, I'm going to start your timer now. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. Before you start, what's your question number?
Question 21.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Question number 21. Who was the king of Israel when the kingdom was divided into Israel and Judah?
That's Rehoboam. That's been picked. 21 was. I didn't yet take 21. She wanted to pick 21.
You said, hold on a sec. I'm going to give you that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If, yeah, 21 was not picked. No, she said it, but I didn't call you out. Do you understand? Because Modupe's
time. I didn't answer 21, sir. I answered 21.
21. She wanted to take.
She said 21, but I said our time was up, so I didn't even call out the question. So Victor was right to say 21. Okay. Don't worry about it. We've got the moderator here. If there's any confusion, they will know. Okay. Victor was right to say Modupe actually called 21, but I didn't call it out because our time was up. So nobody even.
No, sir, that was 31.
That was so you didn't call 21.
No, I answered 21 already. I answered 21.
No, 21, 2-1.
Yes, sir.
Sir, she answered 21, sir. And
are you sure?
Yes,
sir. 31, she now picked finally, and then I had gone.
Okay, moderator, are we right with that? Okay, so 21 had been taken. Okay, so Victor, you're gonna have to start again because I thought you wrote down the question numbers.
There's a number I didn't actually get because there was a network glitch.
Okay, then. All right. So let's go on. Moderator will let me know if the question number has, because there's no way I'll be able to put all this in my brain. All right. So we're gonna start again. Obviously that one had been taken, so you need to start again. So your time is going to be starting now.
19.
Which Old Testament character lost his strength after his hair was cut?
Samson. 26.
Who was the king of Judah when the Babylonian Empire captured Jerusalem?
Jeconiah. 38.
38. Which apostle is often referred to as the apostle to the Gentiles?
Paul. 56.
56. Who was Abigail's first husband?
Nabal. 61.
61. How old was Isaac when he had his first son?
He was 60. 65.
65. Which apostle is known for being a zealot before following Jesus?
Simon. 68.
Yeah. Last question, 68, is going to be, who was the mother of Benjamin?
Benjamin, that's Rachel.
All right. How many questions did Victor ask?
I didn't get it because he was going too fast, but he got 6 correct.
Okay. How many questions did Victor ask? Not correct.
I only got 4.
Sorry, just a sec. Yeah, let me double check this.
I didn't get what he asked when you kept doing the din.
Okay. How many questions did you ask, Victor?
I'm not sure.
I think 6 or 7.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Okay, hold on a sec. Oh, wait a minute. I told everyone to be writing down the question number. Can anyone call out the question number that Victor just asked now, please?
Okay, so that would be
because the moderator
19,
didn't get everything right. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be 19, 26, 30, 38.
Oh, 30
51.
before 38, right?
No, 30 was Modupe, sorry.
Oh, can you start again, please? 19, 26, yes.
19, 26, 38, 56, 61, 65, 68.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7 questions, okay? Because I remember that you got one wrong. So it's 6 out of 7. So I'm going to tell you the one that you got wrong. Even Modupe as well, I need to tell you what you got wrong. Modupe said question number 8. Who was the 3rd king of Israel? Yeah, that's Solomon, yeah. Number 10. Who was David's firstborn? Amnon. Modupe is Amnon, yeah? Number 30. Moses died at what age? Yeah, you got that one right. Number 19. 21. Who was the king of Israel? Okay, yeah. All right, so David, the only one that you got wrong, I'm going to tell you now, is number 26. Who was the king of Judah when the Babylonian Empire captured Jerusalem? What was your answer again?
Jeconiah.
No. Zedekiah.
Sir, I think the question is ambiguous because during Jeconiah's time, they captured, and then they put Zedekiah in charge too. That was after Elijah came. I think according to this book that we just read,
yeah.
According to this book of Esther that we just read, it's written there, Jeconiah.
No, it was the governor at that time was.
Okay, you said governor, not king.
Hold on a sec. I'll bring out the script.
Governor was Gedaliah.
Yeah, I'll bring out the scripture now. It's found in the book of obviously the book of Daniel, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I think this one. Yeah. Okay, so I think you can check Esther chapter 2, verse 6.
Yeah.
Kish had been carried away from Jerusalem with the captives who had been captured with Jeconiah, king of Judah, whom Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, had taken away. Jeconiah was also taken away, and then he was returned later. He was put in prison, and then was returned later by another during the era of another king.
So this one was saying the king, right? So let's check. Who was the king of Judah when? Okay. All right. So let's move on. Yeah, that's Jeconiah. Yeah, I'll give you that.
If you're referring to Daniel earlier, so you need to mention Daniel. When you're actually checking up Daniel, you'll be looking at Jehoiakim.
Yeah, I think there was a time he was saying the governor, and there was a time he was saying the king.
Yeah, the governor was Gedaliah.
Yeah.
The king was Jeconiah.
Jeconiah, yeah. And this question says, who was the king, not the governor? Yes. So you are right. That's correct. So well done. 7 out of 7. So let's move on to the next Next, Funsho, you're next. Thank you.
All right, sir.
So when you're ready, we'll go. We'll write the question number here. Then that's correct. If I didn't say anything, it's not correct. Thank you. All right. Funsho, when you're ready, what's your first question number?
43.
All right. Your time starts now. Question number 43. Which apostle was known for his tent-making profession?
Paul. 44.
44. Who was the first judge of Israel?
Othniel. 45.
Which of the apostles denied Jesus 3 times?
Peter. 46.
What was the name of the first city captured by the Israelites after crossing the Jordan River?
Jericho. 47.
Which Old Testament prophet had a vision of 4 beasts emerging from the sea?
Daniel. 48.
How many people did King Nebuchadnezzar order to be thrown into the fire?
3 people. 49.
Who was the father of Moab?
Lot. 50.
That's the that was the last one. Yeah, 50. Lot, yeah, that was correct. So you asked for how many questions? I think 8 or
You have not called the 50th question.
no, 50. Who was no. I think the time went off when you said Lot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I didn't call. Yeah.
Right.
Before you said Lord, the time went on and you said Lord. So that's why I'm not calling the 50th one. So you answered 7 questions, am I right?
Yes, sir. 43 to 49.
1, 2, 3, yeah, 43 to 49. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 7. So you got 7 out of 7. Well done. You got everything right, literally, All right, let's move on to the next participant. Let me just explain. This final was meant to be 3 participants with this technique, with this method we're using. But for some reason, we had several ties, and we would want a mixture of, men, ladies, and, gentlemen as well. Do you understand what I mean? So that's why we had to pick the top 2 females as well and the other males. So we would love it to be like a mixture of both, if you understand what I mean. So we ended up having 7 participants here. So that's why we have so many questions here that you need to pick up from. The last one we did, we only had about 3 participants and we had about 30 questions. So we were not really missing any question number like this. Anyway, but going forward, we're going to come up with another method that will make it easier, because we actually want 3 or max 4 participants just to make it easier. All right, so we're moving on to the next participant, who is going to be Tolulope. You are next. So when you are ready, let me know your question number, please. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? All right, then. What's your first question number?
62.
Sorry?
62. 62.
Okay, 62. Okay. So I'm going to be asking you now, and your time starts. 5-2 or 6-2?
6-2. 6-2.
6-2. Okay, 6-2. All right. I'm going to be starting now. 1, 2, 3, go. Which prophet had a showdown with 450 prophets of Baal on Mount Carmel?
Elijah. 37.
67, right? Who was
57.
57? Okay, what was the name?
57.
Let me pause your timing. Okay, you know what? To make it, I've paused it here. To make it easier for me, just say 57. Because
Okay.
I'm not sure, maybe 57 or 67 or, yeah.
37. 37.
Oh, 37. Okay.
Yeah.
37. Let me resume I've paused it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I've paused your time. Let me just do. All right, 37. Which apostle walked on water towards Jesus?
Peter. 36.
36. Who was the first high priest of Israel?
Eli. 35.
Who was the last judge of Israel before the establishment of the monarchy?
Gideon. 32.
3-2. What did God use to guide the Israelites by night during their journey in the wilderness?
Fire. 5-4.
5-4. Which book of the Bible contains series of letters to 7 churches in Asia Minor?
Revelation 5-0.
5-0. Okay, 5-0, which is the last question. Who was thrown into the lion's den for praying to God?
Daniel.
All right, well done. How did you find it? The time was too quick, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you ask oh really? Okay. You ask 7 questions, am I right?
Yes, sir.
And you got how many right? Almost right, I think. I didn't say 4. Hold on a sec. I know you got 1 wrong. I just want to find out the number. 62. Which provider they showed down? Oh, what did you say? Oh, Elijah, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Elijah, I said.
Okay, you said Elijah for that.
I
Then
think
3-7, I think was. Say that again.
I think when I got wrong is where he asked what was the last judge?
Oh,
first prophet, first priest,
first high priest of Israel.
It's 35-36, first high priest of Israel, and then
I think you got that wrong. What was your answer? You said a name that. Yeah, that's Eli. Okay, yeah, it's not Eli. Can anyone tell me what the answer is?
Aaron.
Aaron, that's the correct answer. I think that's the one you got wrong. Yeah, it was Aaron, not Eli. Okay, so you got 6 out of 7. Yeah, you got 6 out of 7. Well done. All right, let's move on to the next participant. Jesu Dumami then is going to be Samuel, the last but not the least. Jesu Dumami, when you're ready. Jesu Dumami. I'm not sure if Jesu Dumami is still here with us. Oh, you're here with us. Okay.
I'm here. My network is.
Oh, it's okay.
But...
All right. So what's going to be your first question number so I can move it to the page? It's going to be 9, yeah? Okay. All right. Are you ready? Wow. Let me make sure that the network is okay. Are you ready? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay then. All right. I'm going to start now. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I'm starting now, right? 1, 2, 3, go. Which gospel contains the Beatitudes?
Matthew 11.
11. Who became the king of Israel after Solomon's death?
Rehoboam 12.
Which disciple did Paul rebuke for avoiding the Gentiles?
Peter.
Question number?
13.
Let me pause it. Yeah, you got it right. That's question number 12. I think your network is a bit delayed. But I've paused the. Okay, are you ready? What's the question number again? 13.
Yes, sir.
Which Old Testament figure wrestled with God?
Jacob 16.
16. How many days did Jesus fast in the wilderness before being tempted by 18. In which city were the followers first called Christians?
Antioch 20.
Yeah, that's it. 20. No, that's the alarm went. I mean, the timer went off before you said 20. So, yeah, Antioch. That's correct. So you got 6 questions. You got 6 out of 6. Okay, I think your network, your network is not that strong because I'm seeing a little bit of 1 second or 2 seconds delay before you answered me. Anyway, so yeah, I wish we could do anything about that, but unfortunately we can't. So you got 6 out of 6. Just do mommy. The last but not the least, Samuel. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's gonna be your first question number?
20.
Okay, so 20. I'm gonna start now. 1, 2, 3, go. Who was the mother of Solomon?
Bathsheba 21.
Who was the king of Israel? 21 has been taken. I've just paused the timer. 21 was taken. That's
20.
why I always say that try and write down the question numbers. Okay. All right. I'm going to continue. Yeah.
22.
22.
22.
What is the name of the man who helped Jesus carry the cross?
Simon of Cyrene. 23.
The man at the pool of Bethesda was paralyzed for how many years?
38 years. 24.
What was the name of David's best friend who was the son of King Saul?
Jonathan. 25.
Sarah died at what age?
127. 27.
Noah died at what age?
950. 28.
Who was the prophet that succeeded Elijah?
Elisha. 29.
29. What was the name? Yeah, 29. You said 29 before the timer went off. So I'm still going to call 29 for you because you said it before the timer went off. So 29. What was the name of the disciple who replaced Judas Iscariot?
Matthias.
All right. Well done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. And you got everything right. I'm pretty sure you got everything right because so you got 8 out of 8. Samuel. Well done. So that brings us to the end of this quiz. Like I said earlier on, I think we're going to be having 3 or 4 max participants going forward. And we have Yitnan, 7 points. You got 7 right. Modupe, you got 4. Victor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Victor got 7 right. Felicia got 7 right. Tolu, 7 as well. Jesu Domami 6, and Samuel, you got 8. So, like I always say, you're all winners, but the winner for tonight is Samuel. And we have runner-ups as well. We have about 3 people or 4 people that they've got 7 as well. So, like we always do for the ties, we are going to distribute the money. Obviously, the winner goes with I think it's 50,000 naira, isn't it? So, anyway, like we always do, we're going to be asking our online viewers their question as well. Okay, we have 3 questions for the online viewers. So I'm going to be asking one after the other. After the first one, we'll try and get the first person to give the correct answer. So the first person, we're checking on our YouTube platform as well to know the first person. So after that one, I will ask the second one, then the third one. Then after that, we'll come back to the live participants, to give some announcements. And that will be the end of tonight. All right. So online viewers, I hope you are ready. It's going to be 10 seconds for your own question number. So let's try and get up the chat here. Yeah, I think it should be on the phone. So while we wait for the online platform to be active so we can get the comments sent by the online viewers. Okay. Samuel, how did you find the book of Ruth and Esther? What did you learn? What did you learn from the books?
Well, the book of Ruth is actually a familiar story. That's not like the first time. I've read the book of Ruth is a couple of times.
Yep.
And it's actually, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go on.
Okay, so the book of Ruth is actually a very interesting one that actually kind of just talks to us or tells us about the central figure, which is Ruth, how she left her people and decided to follow a who she just met in Moab, right?
Yeah.
And I kind of see that as a demonstration of courage, determination, and faith, which is actually something that is a lesson to us, right? And we also I kind of learned again from the book of Ruth that God works in mysterious ways. Many times we can't really tell how God will do what he wants to do, but he will definitely do what he wants to do, how he wants to do it.
That's right.
So the book of Esther is I mean, that if I perish, I perish is one part of the story that actually gets to me every time I come across it. Like,
what Esther said, isn't it?
you know,
Yeah.
yes, if I perish, I perish. And sometimes it looks like we have to get to that place in our lives to actually kind of get the result we want. Sometimes, when we are trying to play it safe, many times we actually miss out of the bigger picture, because
Right.
the idea was that the Jews were to be destroyed, and at first she was like, how can I can't go to the king because I've not been summoned.
That's right.
And Mordecai had to tell her, see, if you don't do this thing, Omo, deliverance will come from anywhere else, but you will be destroyed.
Yeah, that's
And that was it. Kind of felt like that was the push she needed to now take the action that she needed to take. So definitely there comes times in our lives where we would have to say, you know what, if we perish, we perish. If I perish, I perish.
that's right.
You go all out in getting pursuing that dream, pursuing that vision, and working out your own
I'll do it for it,
salvation,
yeah.
because the truth is,
Yeah.
nobody will do it for you if you don't do it for
That's
yourself.
right.
Nobody is coming to save you.
That's
Exactly.
right.
So yeah,
Well
that's
done,
actually
Samuel.
those
And
are.
I like the
Thank
way
you.
you put it. No one is going to do it for you. You have to just take that step and get it done.
Exactly.
Well done.
Yes,
Fantastic.
sir.
All
Thank you,
right.
sir.
So now we're moving on to the online participants. We are ready for you. And we ready? Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be asking the first question. It's going to be 10 seconds. This is just for online viewers. So 10 seconds. So the first question I'm going to be asking is okay. Okay. In which town, okay? In which town did Jesus turn water into wine? Your time starts now. In which town did Jesus turn water into wine? Online viewers, your time starts now. 10 seconds. All right. I'm sure we're getting some answers already. Yeah, that's the correct one. Okay. So before I move on to the second question for the online viewers, can you tell us, Yitnan, can you tell us the answer to that?
Okay, that's Kenya in Ghana.
Correct. Canaan, that's the correct answer. And I think obviously we've got a winner already. Yes. Okay, so let me just note down that name. John. Okay, online viewers, this is the second question, okay? We only have 3 questions for online viewers tonight. So this is the second one. Which disciple was the treasurer? Which disciple was the treasurer? Your time starts now. No, the first person. Yeah. Okay, this one. Okay, we've got the winner of this this question number. Okay, now the last one, let me just double check. That one came first, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we can see two people from the same family, but we can only give it to one. One answered it before the second one. Anyway, all right, let's move on to the last question. Can anyone tell us the answer to that? Tolulope, can you tell us the answer to that question number? Which disciple was the treasurer?
Is that Iscariot?
Correct. Judas Iscariot. All right, let's move on to the last question number for the online viewers. The last one is, this one is simple, but okay. Who was Moses' wife? Who was Moses' wife? Your time starts now. Five seconds. Who was Moses' wife? No. Okay, we've got winners. All right, so we've got the result. Online viewers, for the first question number, John Adepoju. John Adepoju, you are the winner of the first question number. The second one, the first person to get it right is Eater Peace Eater, yeah. And the last one, question number, no, because he's got it already, so we'll give it to the next. So for the third question number, we have the same John Adepoju that got the first one right to be the first person to answer the question number, but we're not going to give it to John because he's won one already. So the next person is Margaret Eater. Yeah. So Margaret Eater. So the three winners for tonight is John Adepoju, Peace Eater, and Margaret Eater. Okay. So well done to our online viewers. Well done for joining in. We are going to be announcing the next book we are going to be studying very soon. We're going to send emails out. If you want to participate in this, just send us your email to go to our Instagram official handle, which is the word official. That's the name. Once you type the word official, then you can send us your email address, or you can email thewordquiz@gmail.com. thewordquiz@gmail.com if you are interested in participating in this. So we are going to be announcing the next book we are going to be studying very soon. We're going to be sending you emails very soon. For all the winners, all the 7 participants, we are going to be sending you a gift as well. And yeah, I think we've got everybody's account numbers. So well done to everyone, and I'm sure we are all looking forward to the next episode. So let's keep the fire burning, let's keep studying the word of God. And yeah, and I pray that God will continue to help each and every one of us with the understanding of his word. So God bless you all. And yeah, that's it for tonight. God bless everyone. Take care. Good night.
All right, sir. Good night.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Good night. All right. Bye.